I'm in Nambour and this is the big pineapple here. Didn't realise it was on the side of the road. You can't get in that anymore. I come up here and there's virtually nobody here. It's very hard to find any information about it on the internet. The train that you see there, that's out of order, so you couldn't go around the pineapple fields. There's some sort of animal farm or tree line, something or other down there. But very small gift shop, nothing there. However, I went and talked to the woman in the shop and he said she's redeveloping the big pineapple, spending $100-something million. And that's what it's going to be like up there. Got delayed because of COVID. $150 million, 800 jobs. Yeah, so I've pretty much come at the wrong time. See that? So they're redeveloping the whole area. Looks alright, but that's what I expected to see today, but didn't see. And then there's a very small gift shop over there, and that's about it. There's nothing there, so here. There's like 5 people here at all. So it's the big pineapple in Nambour. This is a place in Queensland you've never heard of. It's called 1770, as in 1770 right there. It's the name of the town, 1770. This is the second landing of Lieutenant James Cook. Landed on that date in May. It's apparently the first place in Queensland he landed. And it's known as the birthplace of Queensland. And this is like a very not touristy, kind of a really touristy down to Agnes Waters, about 5k down the road. But I've never heard of it, but it looks quite busy during summertime. There's a lookout to my right here, up there, but I haven't got time to climb it. Looks pretty hilly too. That's what Cook came into. You've got this inlet in here, very deep inlet all the way into Agnes Waters. And you see all the water around you. I'm on the coast here, obviously. And that's one side there. Yeah, I think that's a coral sea there, the Pacific. Yeah, coral sea, I think it's called. This is the head here, way into the inlet in there. And that's the town of 1770. Cook's second landing in Australia in 1770. This is Noosa Waters, kind of Noosa Heads, Noosaville sort of area. And this shows you it's not for the poor people, as you can see. Got these canals and they look very similar to Gold Coast, Carib Down sort of thing. You can't see these from the road, but yeah, it's a lot of houses like this in Noosa. Not for the poor people. This place. And back on the road there, you can see the houses there are not exactly short of quid. That's quite normal for the Noosa area actually. So it's a very uppity area. This is just an example. Let's say it looks like a holiday place there, but they're like this everywhere. We're down to a place called Perica Beach here. On the other side as well, like very flash apartments. This esplanade here beside the river, I don't know what the name of the river is, might be called the Marucci, not sure. And that's this goes on for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of metres, exactly like this. Restaurants, cafes, and this is Pelican Beach, sorry. And you see the big wide river here. Let's look out to the ocean out there, but water sports here, boating, paddling, jet skiing, all that sort of stuff. As I said, this goes on and on and on and on. This seems very, very private. I can't get a car park here for love or money. So now I'm heading towards that beach over there, Noosa Beach. This is Mooloolaba Beach. This is the first place today I've been able to get a car park spot to. I'm about 20k south of Noosa. I've gone through Coolum, I've gone through all the beaches at Noosa, I've gone through Perican Beach, and this is the first one I could actually, the water doesn't look as good as it was up around Noosa way, but oh well. That's looking down about south down there, again 4 people on the beach down there that I can see, 3 in the water. Yeah, a bit overcast today, but that's looking back up towards the north, to Coolum Beach. Yeah. So a lot of beach all this way up, all the surf beach. At Noosa was inland a bit rivery, but all the way down here now is all the surf beach, which is about, I haven't really seen a beach in nearly 2 weeks. I've seen 1 or 2 beaches. This is Mooloolaba, the Sunshine Coast. You see all these high rises all the way down, and they've got all these cafes restaurants all the way there. It goes for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of metres. Obviously, and there's a surf club down there on Mooloolaba where the amazing race went to. And that's Mooloolaba Beach there. Probably the centre of the Sunshine Coast at the moment. That's the Surf Lifesaver Club there, and it's Mooloolaba Beach. It goes all the way down to the heads down there. Not many waves today, a bit of an overcast day. Looking back towards the road with the restaurants. Yeah, just looking at the various, sure they're all places for holiday makers, but it doesn't seem to be a lot around. I'm saying a pretty dodgy place today in Mooloolaba, so I couldn't get anything else unless they're really, really expensive. As you see down there, all the Queensland style on the front sort of cafes and whatnot leading over the beach. But it is a long weekend this weekend, so yeah, that's Mooloolaba in central Sunshine Coast. This is a suburb of Kiwana, or Bokarina, I don't know which one I'm in. This is the Sunshine Coast Stadium here, the Rugby Stadium. This is their main stadium of the Sunshine Coast, as you can see there. Got a lot of typical Queensland sort of hill up there. Looks like a pretty impressive stadium. Only holds 12,000 people. So, seems like a lot of work. Yeah, 12,000 people capacity doesn't sound like much for a 320,000 people city such as the Sunshine Coast, but that's rugby league for you. This is plays some some Brisbane Broncos games here pre-season, occasional NRL fixture. As you can see there, is the Sunshine Coast Stadium. I don't know what to do. There's no sponsor's logo. Can't call a stadium by its actual name. We moved down here. Yeah, Melbourne Storm played here for 2 years during the lockdowns in Melbourne. Yeah, so it hosts the occasional pre-season and occasional rugby league, mostly Brisbane Broncos. And that's a look at the other end there. A typical rugby ground. I don't know if they play soccer on this or not. I think they do. And that's the end of the stadium. I think that rugby ground over there is called Brothers, and they're a feeder team, like the reserves team to Melbourne Storm. So Justice is telling me they get a lot of Melbourne Storm fans up around this way. Yeah, so that's a look at the Sunshine Coast Stadium. Holds about 12,000 people. They reckon it holds 15, but it's never got past 11.